This is a 2000 BMW R1100 RT. So I got it when it was at 17,000 miles. I'm at 19.7 now, so almost 3,000 miles. But this is definitely, this weekend is definitely the longest, or this week, I'm thinking it's a weekend. This week is definitely the longest trip I've been on it. Most of the time it's just local rides, meeting up with you guys. I like it. I especially like the heated grips. I know Roger's not a fan, but in the mornings it was cold, and I'm glad I had them. That's about the only modern feature I have on it. You know, for a 2000 to have heated grips to me was pretty neat, but I'll leave it to the BMW to put some nice technology into stuff. I gotta learn how to downsize my things that I bring with me. So with the Pan America, I tend to pack that thing up like a mule. But this one, it's obviously more, it's got smaller compartment space, so I just have to be more selective of what I bring. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I recently changed I had the hard panniers on the back, and I went back to the Nelson Rig Hurricane bags. And it may be a small amount, but I could definitely feel the difference. It feels a lot different especially when I'm trying to pick it up. You know, those boxes aren't weighted down, so and it's good. Like I said, I'm really excited. Again, those Hurricane bags are fantastic, but again, they're probably about 10 liters smaller than what the boxes were. So I'll just have to learn how to, again, consolidate and take only the necessary items. It's definitely a different feel. The Pan America, I sit more on top, so it feels like I'm riding it like a horse. This one, I feel like I'm more sitting into it, so I feel like I'm one with the bike. So cornering is different, and the steering feels a lot tighter. So in some of these corners, I can definitely feel the bike is more geared for performance as opposed to the Pan America, which is it's just a rugged tank. Well, I'm hoping that Annie and I are going to start riding some more. We actually have already been going out quite often, but I just, you know, I can understand for her aspect of it, or her view of having, you know, comfort. I mean, unfortunately, motorcycles, they're not really designed to have passenger comfort, unless you get into like the Goldwing or the big heavy touring bikes like the Harley Davidsons or some of the larger BMWs. They're just not. Their mission is not to make the passenger comfortable. It's more centered around the driver. So again, I wanted something that was still a little sporty, but not as, you know, a lot more comfortable for Annie at least. And she likes it so far. So we've done thousands of miles together on the Harley Davidson, not the Pan America, but the Ultra Limited that we had, and then the Electric Glide. We had that for years. We've toured all through Canada, through Nova Scotia, all around New England. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping to I'm starting to align everything to make it out to South Dakota this year, and she's looking forward to coming too. So I think we're gonna trailer. I got myself a trailer. It's an open trailer, but it'll still work. So I'll put this bike on the trailer, and we'll make our way out. We'll leave several days early before the get together, and then we'll have time to be able to get out there, so we're not killing ourselves to try to make it in a day or two. We'll probably take 3 days out and then 3 days back. And I'd like to do similar to what you did, and kind of just pick points along the way, just sights to see, that instead of just getting on the highway and driving straight out there, I'd like to be able to stop and look at things that I've never seen before. And this LJ, you said the BDRX runs through it? It's pretty cool. I'm gonna hear a bunch of shit from Roger. I was hitting the hazard button. He's like, which way, left or right? What are you doing? You're killing me. This is a cool little town. LJ. See, folks, if you complain about leading enough, somebody will take over. I'll do anything, I don't care. We are in downtown LJ, Georgia. Stop to walk around, get off the bikes for a little bit. This is the LJ Visitor Center. We'll take a walk inside. I'll do a little filming if they let us. Some places are particular about that. Yeah, neat little town. I like it.
So the way we came in, a lot of apples, a lot of apple orchards.
This was an old doctor's house or office. I don't know what the heck they use those for. Guy carries his own advertisement. He's a walking advertiser, walking billboard.
Self-promotion.
Sorry. Heavier than I thought. That's the LJ River. Did you figure it out? Oh, that'll do it. Even though it's plugged in? No, I've never been to such a... Again, I've never been to Georgia. Well, this part of the state I've never actually been in at all, ever. I've flown in, like I said, I've flown into to Atlanta. I've driven down to Savannah, mostly all the coastal stuff, that part of Georgia. He's got the fastest bike of all of us. He can catch up. Yeah. That's because they know that Stanley, the deputy sheriff, is parked down at the donut shop. So nobody's going to stop him. I love these rolling hills. Yeah, there's definitely bucket list rides up there that you could do. Climb Mount Washington, ride the Kangamangas Highway, just anywhere in the Blue Ridge, the White Mountains. So it's definitely nice up there, but again, the winters can be brutal. And I gotta say, my gas mileage has improved. I've been following this big red semi that it says Goldwing, and my gas mileage has gone up really, really good. I've been drafting you. In fact, I haven't had to use the throttle. It's just pulling me along. Instead of you guys being harassed by Frank, now you're doing it to me. It's like a trickle-down effect. Like I said yesterday, you're definitely not doing what a lot of folks do. A lot of folks, they retire, they're done. They sit on their butt, maybe fish, watch a lot of TV, and drink beer. But it seems like you're probably more active now than you were when you were working, just because of time. Well, you live in a great part of the country where we do have, you know, a very, very relatively mild winter. So you can do some of the things, like I wouldn't be riding a motorcycle in New Hampshire right now. So like I said, we're definitely blessed with that. Of course, we could be in Florida or southern, like much farther southern states, and do some of these things in the winter time, but then it gets oppressive in the summertime. It's nice to be able to look too, like, you know, obviously through the winter things are kind of browns and grays, and then the springtime everything just explodes with color. So it's always nice to be able to contrast and look back. And if you've made videos during the winter months and then you do it again in the spring, you can definitely see the huge difference. Now, if that had been in stop, you know, I would have given you a hard time. But if we had, I'm just letting you know. I would have gave you a hard time. You must have called ahead. Hey, listen, you gotta just let us go because this guy's gonna just harp on this. Nice along the river here. I don't want to jinx it, but this BMW is running really good. As I throw a rod. Yeah. No, it's German engineering. It'd be alright. It's be fine. Yeah, we'll slow down for a little bit. Let Roger catch up. Or you can go ahead. I'll just wait. Yeah, he's back there. I can see his headlights. It's just, I don't want to think we abandoned him. Yeah, I look on the map on my screen and you see the twists. I can see why they put a motorcycle campground out here. I love it when the road banks with the curve. God, this is nice up here. This other side is nice. The first part was great, but this has got nice views. Yeah, I've dumped the Pan America on that old Route 105 going up one of the gravel roads, or the gravel road. It was kind of loose gravel, and I didn't realize I was in third gear. So, because it had been a flatter section, and then I started to climb, and I didn't realize I was in third, and when I started to climb up, the bike bogged down and stalled because I was too low, and I couldn't shift quick enough, and it just, the rear end locked up on me, and I just came off the bike. It was a low impact, more embarrassing than anything else, but